Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. I'm just checking my phone to see if I've got the questions here. Now, before...
Do you need my change of pace?
Maybe, but before we do start, we'd just like to say, hi, Frank. We'd like to let you all know that it's been a bit of a difficult day in the office for us today because we found out that Ali Moreno is the forgotten man of MLS.
And why is that, Kate? Tell the people.
I think Shaka should tell the people what he said just to gloat in front of the forgotten man today.
I was very kindly sent a box of popcorn by Major League Soccer.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, of those of us here in studio, I'm the only one who got popcorn.
Right, and so this was, again, on the heels of us having a conversation that somebody had sent me a message that yesterday was the 15th year anniversary of me having won my third and final MLS Cup with the Columbus crew.
Three MLS Cups.
3 MLS Cups. So I came to the conclusion that you either have to win, in order to get popcorn, you either have to win 4 MLS Cups or none. Because, well, how many did you win, Shaq?
I went for the latter.
Yeah, okay, that's right. So either you have to win 4 or 0 in order to get popcorn.
Well, you made the rules. Kate didn't get any. Kate didn't win any.
I didn't. I used to get them at my old network, and now I don't get any MLS merch. But I didn't win any MLS Cups.
It's after you wrote them that abusive email after they did. They just scratch her off the list.
I would definitely never do that. MLS, I'm at ESPN now. Please send all the free things my way. I would be happy to have them.
You know, I
so
do
would
like
LA.
popcorn.
All right, I think we've got the questions.
Change your pace, change your pace, change your pace, change your pace.
Let me just say.
Here we go. First question, why did MLS forget Ali Moreno?
Yeah, well.
The popcorn was delicious.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure I like popcorn.
Me too.
What's it, kettle corn or was it butter? What was it?
Butter.
Oh,
a little butter, yes.
I'll take
You're going to crunch it really loudly in front of him.
Maybe I'll bring a kernel or two in.
Thank you.
Arv says, love the show. Just want to ask Ale how his Southern-inspired Thanksgiving dinner went.
Beautifully well. What are you laughing? It went great. It went great. My beautiful Southern Belle wife came up with wonderful recipes, and those are family recipes that have been in the family for decades upon decades. It was amazing.
It was amazing. What was the nicest dish?
Well, I don't know that I explained. I told her this when I went home the other night. Dan asked me to explain what the dressing was, and I couldn't explain it, and she was really disappointed with me.
Oh.
So dressing in the South is the equivalent of stuffing everywhere else, but they do it differently, and it's cornbread and as well as regular bread with cream of chicken, onion, celery, and it's all put in a nice mix and baked, and it is fantastic.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, maybe we could make our way to the Moreno household for the next Thanksgiving.
I'll bring the popcorn.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. There's no popcorn in my house. The sweet potato souffle was fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds very nice.
I know.
The cream corn, let me tell you, the cream corn is something. It's not popcorn, but it's cream corn.
Shaka, in your prime, how well do you think you would fit in modern football? Did you have good skills on the ball for a keeper?
I wasn't bad.
What is that laugh? What is that laugh?
I wasn't bad. I wasn't bad, my feet. I used to play out on the park.
We did see in the Trinidad commercial.
That's right. You saw my little outside of the footpath.
Little slap with the outside of the foot.
I used to when I mean I know it's a different level, but when I was playing college, I used to play out in the park quite often. But then you turn pro. No goalkeeper plays with their feet. No defender wants it. So you just stop doing it. So I lost my God-given talents.
How is the? Can you show me again how was the outside of the right foot pass? A little slap, take that.
That's
so
right.
how well do you think you would fit in today?
I'd fit in all right.
All right.
I'd fit in okay.
You know what they call that in South America or Spanish-speaking countries?
What?
When you pass it like that? Tres dedos.
Who?
Tres dedos.
Okay.
3 toes.
Oh.
On the outside, 3 toes. There you go. Like,
I'm not sure I could
I thought you'd have known that straight away with your Spanish level.
No,
Well, I'm still on level 2.
Too busy eating popcorn, Shaq.
For Frank, how far do you think the return of Sorry, go on, Frank.
How long have you been in level 2?
Oh, he stopped.
It seems to be ages.
It's like anything else. We're blaming on the pandemic.
Yeah, it's a work in progress,
Okay,
Frank.
all right.
It's a work in progress.
Frank, how far do you think the return of Nkunku and Borja can take Chelsea, considering you claimed they were lacking in finishers?
Well, I'm not sure about Borja, but definitely Nkunku before the beginning of the season showed a real talent and a real impact going forward and scoring goals and getting injured just before or just at the beginning of the season didn't help Chelsea to score goals. That's for sure. It's been a real problem for the Blues to score goals. We thought, with the preseason games that Nkunku will make the difference, and he got injured. So I want to believe that with those two, those problems are going to be resolved, especially with Palmer being able to serve, with Sterling getting back to his best. I want to believe that something is going to change after 2 years of, I have to say, difficulties in that matter.
Guys, what do you think about Ronaldo's second goal against Al Akdoud? Do we have it?
We better have it.
Oh, we don't have it. I saw that he scored a worldie.
Okay.
Well, then maybe we should ask you, Kate.
Yeah.
What do you think about
I thought it
Ronaldo's
was a
second goal
worldie.
against
I just heard it was a worldie, and I trust that it was.
That's
all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all the analysis you're gonna bring.
Well, I thought we would have had the goal to show you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
you would think that our production team would be prepared for this if they're gonna put a question like this in, but.
Brilliant. All right.
That's LA Mike. LA Mike will do it.
Don loved it.
Oh, I'm sure Don.
Don absolutely loved it.
Uh-huh.
Don also loved, I don't know if you saw this, he put up a video today of the treatment his car just got and gave a shout out to whoever the people were. Definitely a freebie.
That's a freebie.
All the close-ups, Yeah, absolutely.
Look at me in my fancy new car. Thanks, you, for my freebie.
But you know how he presented that idea to whoever provided him with the free car wash, right? It's like, look, what I'm going to do is I have so many followers and social. I'm going to put you out there, going to make you big. People are just going to flood in.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. Hey, I score in Wembley. Don't you remember that?
Do you know who I am? That can make you famous.
Frank, I recently watched the Netflix show on Bernard Tapie? Tapie?
Oh, Bernard Tapie.
Tapie and his time at Marseille. How do you view the controversial 93 team which won the UEFA Champions League and Tapie as a president?
I knew Bernard very well. He was very controversial when he was the president of Marseille, but he's really loved in Marseille, being the first president who brought the first Champions League and the only Champions League for French team, and he's been considered because he was in politics after being in a ministry under Mr. Mitterrand president. He's been very controversial in many ways, being the chairman of Adidas as well at some point. So that guy wanted everything. I loved the fact that he wanted to win and to get everything. But of course, you get bitterness and jealousy around that. It wasn't perfect, far from there. I don't know everything about what he did and everything that he did, especially in politics and with Marseille. Some people are saying that he bought some games. He hasn't been proven. Some of those things that he's been proven made Marseille being relegated 1 year after the 93 Champions League win. But he still remains for me one of the biggest personality I ever seen in my country.
Okay. Well, that will do for the latest edition. We are going to have to go and write some complaint letters to MLS and also watch Ronaldo's goal.
Yeah, apparently. We have homework.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much for being with us.
Never met these two before in my life, MLS. Never seen these
Hey, we'll bring you down, Shaq. You'll get no popcorn next year.
Who? Hey, who? No, sorry.
See you tomorrow.
Strong-worded emails are coming.